The hum of the ship's engines had become a comforting constant over the past 6 months. I'd been assigned to a mission so deep into uncharted space that most Earth scientists had assumed we'd vanish without a trace. The Xylarian sector, they called it, home to phenomena no human had catalogued and, as I was soon to learn, species no human had ever dared approach. I floated in the cockpit of Odyssey 7, reviewing the final mission logs. The data we had collected was revolutionary: an energy field capable of bending time, a new crystalline element with properties that could power a planet, and, most astonishing of all, the confirmation of a sentient species with intelligence rivaling or surpassing humanity. My job was done. Earth would be proud. I had proven that humanity could venture where even the most advanced AI probes failed. I felt the familiar pull of home, the blue and green of my planet calling me like a childhood memory, but something in the dark expanse of the Xylarian nebula told me that I wasn't finished yet. The communication console crackled. A transmission, but not from Earth. It was unlike any signal I'd encountered. The wave pattern was organic, rhythmic, almost musical. I hesitated before responding. "This is Commander Alex Wren of the Odyssey 7. Identify yourself." Silence. Then a shimmer in the darkness outside the cockpit caught my eye. At first, I thought it was a reflection, a trick of the starlight. But the shimmer grew, forming a colossal figure, humanoid yet impossibly elegant. Her skin was a translucent silver, shimmering with veins of light like constellations. She radiated authority, regal, terrifying, and impossibly beautiful. I realized with a jolt that this was the alien queen. "I am Saralath," her voice resonated directly in my mind, not through speakers. "You have completed your mission. Yet, you must stay." I blinked. I'm a human. My mission is over. I need to return to Earth. "You do not understand," she said. The words were soft, but each carried a weight that seemed to bend space itself. "Your species, your courage, your defiance, it has awakened something in me. I cannot let you leave." I tried to rationalize, to think strategically. "You're an alien. You don't get to decide where humans go. I've followed the protocols. I've completed the research. I'm going home." Her image shifted, morphing as though observing my soul. "You think of yourself as small, as limited. Yet I see what you are capable of. You challenge fate itself, and that terrifies and fascinates me." The cockpit felt suddenly small. My hand instinctively went to the sidearm, though I knew it would mean nothing against a being like her. And yet, as I watched, I realized she was not hostile in the conventional sense. She was curious, hungry for connection. For days that followed, she kept the ship within the orbit of her world, a planet of swirling crystalline cities and forests of light. She appeared often, speaking to me in a voice that resonated in my mind, a voice that bypassed fear and logic and spoke directly to ambition. "You are different from all others," she said. "I have seen the bravest, the wisest. Yet none have made my world tremble with admiration and doubt at once. You do." I spent hours exploring her planet. Everything was alien but breathtaking. The air hummed with energy. The rivers shimmered with metallic hues. Her people, the Xylarians, watched silently, their multifaceted eyes reflecting both curiosity and reverence. Yet every time I tried to negotiate my return, the Queen would appear, her presence suffocating yet intoxicating. "You underestimate the bond forming here," she said one evening as we floated above her city on a levitating platform. "The moment you step away, you will not only leave me, but my entire species. And I cannot permit that." I clenched my fists. "Saralath, I don't belong here. I belong on Earth. You can admire me, respect me, but you cannot trap me. I'm not property." She tilted her head. "You misunderstand. I do not desire property. I desire partnership, understanding, a human who sees the universe not just as a map or a mission, but as a place to change, to improve. You are rare, Alex Wren. And rare things must be protected." I realized then that she had been watching me, learning from my decisions, my reactions, my instincts. Every choice I'd made, every risk I had taken in her sector, had been noted and analyzed. She didn't just see me as a human, she saw me as a catalyst, a force capable of shaping not just her world but perhaps all worlds we touched. "Partnership," I said cautiously. "You want me to stay?" She extended a hand, her skin glowing faintly. "I want you to choose to stay. But know this, your presence here changes the very balance of my realm. The other Xylarians, they are wary. They fear what they cannot control." The tension in the air was palpable. I realized the stakes. If I stayed, I could help shape a civilization far beyond Earth's current understanding. If I left, I might lose the chance to witness and influence something extraordinary, but staying would mean giving up everything I knew. My family, my planet, my past. In the end, the choice was never simple. The Queen did not need to threaten me. She did not need to coerce. Her presence alone made the decision almost impossible. Days turned into weeks, and the pull between duty and desire, logic and wonder, became unbearable. One night, as I sat beneath the glowing canopies of a Xylarian forest, she appeared without warning. NG. Do you feel it, Alex? The pulse of this world. The potential it holds. You could lead, guide, and protect, not as an alien, not as an outsider, but as a human. I looked up at her, searching for some leverage, some argument that would break the spell she seemed to cast. And what about Earth? My life there, my people, they will endure, she said softly, almost kindly. You are part of something larger now. Your species has potential beyond imagination, but potential alone is not enough. Courage is what moves worlds. You have it. Her words struck a chord I had never known existed. And then I understood. The Queen had not refused to let me go out of desire alone. She had refused because she recognized the truth in humanity, the spark that my species carried, the audacity and defiance that had allowed me to survive every test, every hazard in this sector. I finally met her gaze, and it was like staring into the heart of a star, beautiful, blinding, overwhelming. If I stay, I asked cautiously, it is because I choose to, not because you force me. She nodded, her expression softening, a faint, almost imperceptible smile forming. Then stay, Alex Wren, and let us discover what humanity can truly bring to the cosmos. Answer, I remained. Not as a captive, not as a subject, but as a human who had earned a place among a civilization that had once seemed beyond comprehension. Together with the Queen and her people, I would explore new frontiers, challenge old boundaries, and prove that even in the vastest reaches of space, humanity's courage and ingenuity were forces to be reckoned with. Earth could wait. For now, the universe had new lessons to teach, and I would not leave until I had learned them all.